Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails for Daybreak 2, where we just reached the end of a Märchengarten, first floor or something, and have a boss fight. We have a nightmare temporarily made available. Becoming the Grendel. Take the Grendel is only available during certain battles. Can be accessed via the crafts menu. It will auto-deactivate after 3 turns. Transforming requires 200 CP, and after returning to normal, 100 CP is restored.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Energy output currently at maximum. Activating skill.
Let's commence the operation. Farewell. Lethal operation.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Here we go, Mare.
Get going, Dan! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Stay on guard!
Keep your guard.
Taste it!
Got you. You're screwed now.
Boost gauge limiter removed!
We can win!
Displaying data.
We've got this in the bag.
Don't go easy on them.
Now! Be gone! Keep it up, Nadia!
That's what I forgot.
Now I'm mad! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! I don't like it, Dan! Easy does
Energy
it.
output maximum. Activating skill.
You aren't getting away! Cross! Diver!
Boost gauge limit removed.
Yeah!
Go, Rain. Here goes. Limiter removed. Let's switch.
I'll take it from here. Grant them life! Innocent heal!
Thanks a lot.
million! It's our turn now! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
Stay on guard!
I don't like it, Dan!
Be gone! No escape! Eat this!
What to do? Good luck! Ha!
My turn! I'm ready to go! Backing out!
Very well.
Pull out all the stuff!
Limiter removed.
Activating skill.
Target acquired. Take this! They're down! Get going, Van! your guard up. Got you. Go get him, Nadia. Pull out all the stuff.
Initiating drive.
Initializing drive.
I owe you one.
Oh, also down.
I'll take you on.
Neutral.
Grant them life. Innocent heal.
Thanks,
It's a
pal.
million. Van.
Think fast. Take this. Up to you, Renee.
Activating skill.
I'll exploit that. Our time to shine. Huh?
Bring it on.
A chance. It's up to you now.
Taking over.
Easy does it.
Activating skill.
Got you.
Yeah.
Go, Rain. That's far enough.
Energy output
Stay on
currently
guard.
at maximum.
Easy does it.
Activating skill.
Have some of this. Now I'm mad. Initiating drive.
Have no choice. I couldn't protect.
Really?
You're up.
I'll take it from here.
Activating skill.
Here's a pick-me-up. You saved me. Here goes. It'll...
Boost gauge limit increase.
I won't show any mercy. Backing out.
I'll take over.
Easy does it.
It's go time.
Give them your all.
Time for the main event. Vandalize Rain!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
And done. Good.
A natural result. Nice. Moving on up.
I'm on the up and up.
Carabia Master Quartz, I think. Or Holocore. Shard tokens. Oh, we got through that somehow. The two of you held your own quite well, I'm impressed. Though I shouldn't be surprised, you were members of the Gardens and the so-called Imperial Picnicking Front after all. You went half bad yourself, Specs. Well, I'm glad we're somewhat getting along now. Alright, good work, people. We didn't catch a culprit, but we did what we were asked to do. I think we can call this job done. I beg to differ. Come again. You may have cleared this floor, but many more still remain. It's much too early to pop the champagne, I'm afraid. You gotta be shitting me, dude. I bet that concierge lady left out that very important detail on purpose. Whatever the case, we definitely didn't know the full scale of a Märchengarten going in. Just how many floors does the place have? I haven't the foggiest. The hijacker may well have increased the number of floors since they seized control. If you wish to know the answer, you'll simply have to fight your way to the top. What a pain in my ass. That said, I believe we've done more than enough for today. You can finish the rest on your own time. If the remaining floors are going to be as difficult as this one, this will not be an easy task. No kidding, you're gonna need all hands on deck and then some for this gig. At least there's one silver lining, we don't all need to be in the same room to connect to this place. That's right. I've taken the liberty to inform Elaine about all this, so you can call on her next time if you so wish. Seriously? That woman's gonna burn the candle at both ends of how much work she takes on. Don't know if there's anyone in the world who cracks the whip like you do. Indeed, one might say it's my specialty. Now if you excuse me, there are a number of pressing matters that demand my attention. Before I take my leave, I have a message for the two of you from the Chief. We have no intention of interfering with your activities during your stay in the Republic. That's all. What? But you were so persistent before, why are you only now pumping the brakes? Two reasons. One, the gardens have fallen. Two, you aren't privy to a location of your masked friend. Therefore, the CID is determined there's no merit in pursuing you further. You've neither time nor resources to waste. That's the best news I've heard all day. Bye-bye, Spriggans. Miss you already. Guess he logged out. Might as well follow suit. Are we going to using our ciphers to return, like he just did? Yeah, if we cut our connection to this virtual space while it's stable, our consciousness should go back to the real world. See you all in a sec.
Hold up, guys.
Mare?
Mare! Oh, it's that fairy thing again.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot you two were in the office when we were talking with her.
Didn't realize you knew about Mare Bear.
Ugh, would you please stop calling me that?
Whoa, she has a remarkable range of emotion for an AI.
You said it. Almost reminds me of her. Her? You're just the cutest little thing, aren't you? I think I'm gonna catch you, then I'll shove you in a bottle as a keepsake. Okay, making a mental note to stay far away from you.
Don't worry, she's just messing with you, I think. Anywho, what you doing here?
Oh, right. I wanted to give you all a heads up. When the virtual space was hijacked and remade, a huge influx of information from the Orbital network found its way into this place.
Really now? I wonder why.
I bet they had to get their greasy little hands on a bunch of data in order to push all those changes.
And if some of that was top secret, then it's no wonder the CID is involved.
Now that you've cleared the first floor, I was able to retrieve a portion of that information. The bad news is that most of it is totally useless. But there are some juicy bits mixed in, including data that's normally hidden in the depths of the network. Some of it's encrypted even. I already downloaded it to your terminal, just in case.
Good deal. Thanks for doing that.
We're sorry. I know we said we could handle everything from here.
Well, this is a special occasion. Besides, I'm a first-rate holo. This kind of thing is child's play.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure even the most top-of-the-line hollows can't do what you're doing.
All right, that's about all I can help you with for this job. You're on your own from here.
Everything's back to normal again.
What a strange little creature.
She's an interesting one, all right. You guys want to head back and take a look at that info?
Yes, let's.
Fascinating. She wasn't lying about there being a bunch of junk. My PC is littered with this shit now. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. No, scratch that. That sounds like cake compared to this. If only Rosette and Kat were here. We could call over Ren, I suppose. Maybe I just hit up the CID or MK and throw them at the problem. Bad idea. Throw me at it. Alright, forgot that you're tech savvy. Yep, so give me the keyboard, I'll wreck your computer with viruses in 10 seconds flat. Stay well away from my PC. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyway, data analysis is my forte, so let me edit. You could have spared Vaughn some grief if you said that from the start. There's never a dull moment with Nadia around, is there? Look at her go, it's all coming together now. There, I've put the data into groups based on pattern similarities. All that's left is to run this through the Kitty engine. Huh, incognito mode? What is this? I've never seen this before. That's to be expected. It's a hidden function that your average person isn't going to know about. And even if I did, it's not like they'd know what to do with it. And presto, Kitty, you are a godsend. The engine should be able to process the rest on its own. Huh, what's this?
Almada's legacy?
Almada. Now that's a name I never thought I'd hear again.
And I hope there'll come a day when we never do.
Yeah. Oh, were you two involved with them?
From back in your gardens days, maybe?
No. Not directly, anyway. There's only one connecting point I can think of. And that's Cray Village.
We stumbled upon it 2 years ago after we took care of some stuff. It was so peaceful. I got boatloads of rest at that super cozy inn, and ate all the galettes I wanted. Lazy days are the best days, and those were some of the bestest lazy days I've had in my whole life.
Before we even realized it, a whole month had gone by.
Sounds like Cray Village was special to you. Come to think of it, I did hear a little about this during our stay there.
I must have visited it right after I dealt with the Retributive Tower incident. Sorry, we got a little off track. We're talking about Almada's legacy. Yeah, you got a lot of hits on that in the data. Even so, we know next to nothing about it besides the name. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's some leftover mirror or some sort of treasure? Oh, dibs! Stop trying to call dibs on everything. Anyway, it could also be a narcotic or a weapon of some kind for all we know. I doubt it would be a spare nuclear weapon, given how hard they are to make, but bombs or explosive wouldn't be out of the question. The top guys are packing some super powerful weapons, right? Maybe it's one of those? Could be. The leader and two of the executives used artifacts. Wouldn't be a stretch to think they left something like those behind. There are too many possibilities on the table. I think trying to narrow it down without any hard facts would be a wasted effort. In my opinion, our time would be better spent trying to find it. According to the data, it's hidden somewhere outside the capital. And there was only one place it was mentioned. Yeah, Messeldom. I think we'll find a lead on its whereabouts there. Messeldom is a port city facing the Northern Sea. I heard trade with the Mafaria is really popping off over there. They're also famous for ballet. That and their annual film festivals. I heard they had to cancel it last year because of a terrorist threat and a series of fires that broke out. No doubt those incidents were orchestrated by Amata. Yeah, and here's the kicker. That city is where their old base was at. Believe it or not, I've been eyeing Messeldom for a while because of something else. I've been meaning to drop by for a visit, so this works out nicely.
Hey, Aggie, why are you glowing?
The Genesis is reacting.
It's last year all over again. Well, you know what that means. We'll be in for a collision course with trouble in the near future.
Let me come with you.
Sorry, but no can do. You've got school, remember? Playing hookie's all well and good once in a while, but you need to help your friends with the festival prep.
I know, but...
No buts. And besides, it's not like I plan to go it alone. I'm gonna call up some of my other assistants. I'll have more than enough hands on deck, so don't worry. Just leave this one to me.
Okay, I understand. I probably shouldn't be making a habit of skipping school anyway. I can't just shirk my duties, especially now of all times.
Alright, I'm thinking this will be a long trip. It's gonna be a bit before I'm back in the office. Speaking of, Swin, Nadia, you two got any plans for the next little while?
Well, let's see. We need to gather info in the capital about the thing we're looking for.
To that end, we'll probably be staying in town for the time being.
Cool. Then I've got an idea. I was gonna go over this with you earlier before the CID chief butted in. I have a proposal for you two.
Good. But will I end the episode here
Gotta
already?
keep this up. Rank up. Damn, that's pretty generous. That's just about perfect.
Oh, please, that was nothing.
This time Swin stats have risen thanks to being Employee of the Month. CID Top Secret Research Report have been added to the archive. DG Cult.
The DG Cult, a religious group that forsook the goddess and engaged in devil worship. Their inception dates back to the Middle Ages. Evidently, the descendants of a family of alchemists living in Crossbell were involved as well. The cult performed all manner of inhumane rituals and experiments at their lodges, which were spread throughout all the continent. Their goal was to create a divine child and supplant the goddess in the process. To achieve this end, they kidnapped children from all across Cimmeria and used them as fodder for their experiments. Concomitantly, they conducted a number of tests that had no relation to their main goal, which produced some unexpected outcomes. Due to the unspeakably heinous nature of the cult's misdeeds, in 1198, the Bracer Guild, Septian Church, and combined military forces of every nation carried out an operation to wipe them out for good. Only a few of the cult's victims were saved, and though they may be no more, the scars they inflicted throughout the world still remain.
The Dominion?
The Dominions. The Dominions are an unofficial branch of the Septian Church made up of 12 exceptional knights, known as the Gralsritter. It is said that there will always be 12 members of this group, all of whom possess an ability known as a stigma. The stigma supply them with supernatural powers on a scale wholly unknown to us. Each knight has their own personal airship, known as a Merkaba, which we believe they use to covertly collect artifacts and carry out special missions, assigned to them by the Congregation for the Sacraments.
Iscariot?
Iscariot. In Arteria, the Papal Guard is a group under the Congregation for Divine Worship, which stands opposed to the Congregation for the Sacraments. Iscariot is a covert unit within that organization. Their main function is the execution of those who have been branded as heretics, a task that often puts them at odds with the Gralsritter. Though details remain scarce, their members can create multiplex spiritual marks using battle orbments, enhancing their abilities to superhuman levels. Furthermore, it appears that their captain has recently been replaced, but their identity remains a mystery even within much of the church itself.
Ouroboros?
Ouroboros. A secret organization that operates from the shadows all throughout the continent. They are often referred to as simply the Society. They have been involved in virtually every major incident that has occurred in Cimmeria over the past several years. 7 of their highest-ranking members, known as the Anguis, plot out and spearhead the Society's strategies for the purpose of enacting their Grand Master's Orpheus' final plan. The special agents who carry out the groundwork of these plots are referred to as the Enforcers. Each possesses exceptional combat prowess, and despite what one might expect, our intelligence tells us the Grand Master provides them with a considerable degree of autonomy. To date, we have confirmed the existence of 19 numbered Enforcers.
And the Gardens.
The Gardens. An assassin organization that once operated out of western and central Cimmeria. They consisted of 4 gardens. Swords, Thorns, Arum, and Rust. Each of these gardens fell under the watchful rule of a designated overseer. They kidnapped children from various parts of Zemuria and molded them into fully fledged assassins. The organization's implausibly high success rates are no doubt owed to this cruel system of upbringing. One theory states the Thousand Oathbreaker, an Anguis of Ouroboros, formed the Gardens by bringing together the remnants of the DG cult and a Middle Ages assassin organization called the Order of the Moonlight Horse. Then, after the Oathbreaker left them to their own devices, they formed a coalition with the mafia group Almada and went completely out of control.
Yeah, pretty much. Substitute Spriggans, huh? Chapter select. Hmm. 1A, 1B. Let's continue with B, 15B. 27th of February, 12:09. 9:45 a.m.
Damn it! Who the hell are these kids? They just won't let up!
Give it up already.
You might want to listen to him. There's no throwing us off the scent.
It's like I told you before! I would never scam a soul, I swear!
Oh, you don't need to act dumb. The fact that you're even trying means you already are.
What else do you expect from a third-rate crook? You left so much glaring evidence behind that we stopped bothering to collect it all partway through.
Snot-nosed little... I'll show you third rate!
That adds attempted assault to your charges. Feel like digging this hole any deeper?
It's too late to backpedal, now that you've put your true colors on blast.
Okay, fine. I'll admit it. But hear me out. I've got a proposition. Let me go free, and I'll give you half of my take. What do you say to that? And besides, what's wrong with pulling one over on some lousy ex-convict anyway? They deserved it.
Who won't let up now? How long their rap sheet is makes no difference. Fraud is fraud.
Don't get me wrong, I could go for the extra pocket change, but it wouldn't be any fun to play with dirty money.
Oh, brainless brats. What are you planning to do with me then? Hand me over to the cops? Or the guild, maybe? Try it. And the bastard who put you up to this is gonna be in for a world of hurt. Once a scumbag, always a scumbag, no matter how reformed they are. You really expect them to live the life of a normal person? Not in a million years!
Once a scumbag, always a scumbag. I guess we can't argue with that.
Yeah. Run as you might, the past has a way of catching up to you.
But the second someone tries to accept it and move on anyway, you think it's cool to talk smack about them? That kinda ticks me off.
Turning over a new leaf takes commitment. If you want to spit on that, we're not going to let it slide.
Just stay away!
As if we turn you into the guild or police. Those namby-pambies would let you off way easy.
You took things outside the law, and they'll stay there. We know plenty of other discreet ways to do a petty criminal in.
What's with you two? Why would you side with them, of all people? I even held back on making a move until that meddling Spriggan left town!
That's where you went wrong. You took a stupid chance based on some half-baked intel.
I mean, yeah, the guy you're talking about is out of the capital, but that's why he's having us fill in for him.
We're what you might call substitute Spriggans.
Five days earlier. Substitute Spriggans? Us? Temporarily, yeah. What do you think? I think some advance notice would have been nice. What do we have to do exactly? Just like it sounds, you'd be acting as my proxies. That means taking on any 4SPG requests that crop up while I'm out of town. This office would be yours to use as a base of operations. I'll even hook you up with some contacts of mine that you might find it handy. Sounds like a pretty good deal, actually. Think of 4SPGs as a way to get the lay of the land, make connections and gather intel. Heck, we might even help you pick up some dirt on whatever it is you're looking for. That's how I'd approach it anyway. So that's what you meant by substitute Spriggans. Does make sense. Yeah, I considered doing the whole part-time assistant thing again, but with how long I'll be gone, this felt like a better option. Plus with them taking care of the place, you won't have to bother. You guys can handle it just fine, right? We've got a lifetime of experience to fall back on, so the requests themselves won't be a problem. But are you sure it's okay for us to be playing Spriggan? I mean, don't you guys have some special style of doing things? To an extent. You don't have to take on every 4SPG, and once you do, there's no hard and fast rules on how to get it done. Those parts will be 100% up to you guys. That's it. Whatever you end up doing, just make sure it's something you can live with. At the end of the day, that's all our style really boils down to, and I always follow it as best as I can. I see. Wann? Well, I'm sold. We take you up on your offer. Starting today, we are your new substitute Spriggans. Since you're both still finding your footing in Edith, I'll lend you as much support as I can. You've got school to worry about. I'll keep it within reason, just enough so that it doesn't interfere with my studies. Hey, it's your education. For what it's worth, we'd appreciate the help. Yeah, you can show us the ropes, Aggie. Of course, I'd be more than happy to. We'll hash things out in more detail tomorrow. In the meantime, there's a free room upstairs. It should be fine for you to crash there for a while. The man running the bistro downstairs is the landlord, right? We asked if he's okay with it. Either way, it'll take a day for us to head back to the inn and get our luggage together. Guess it makes this TTFN. See you tomorrow! Oh, and I thought yesterday was busy. There sure has been a lot going on lately. It feels like last year all over again. Yeah, well, personally I don't miss having to dig my way out of mortal peril every 5 seconds. The only digging I want to do right now is into that creamy cacao pudding I've been saving. He can pretend otherwise, but I know Van would be the first of us to jump headlong into danger. My pudding! Van? It's gone. Oh, tell me this isn't happening. Wait, what's this note? Thanks for pudding, it was delish. Nadia. So she wasn't messing around. That little sneak actually ate the damn thing. And it was only available for a limited time. I'm going to miss him while he's away. But at least things won't be boring around here.
I was starting to think I'd never catch up.
Oh, there you are, Aggie. We just nabbed us a sleazy shark.
Already? That must be some kind of record. Although I probably shouldn't celebrate quite yet.
Cough up the Mira.
But I already gave back everything I took!
Oh, we're not talking about that, silly. You still have a compensation tax to settle.
What?
Just because you made things even doesn't mean you made them right. Now get to it before you wind up a human pincushion.
Should I start with the right side or the left? Choices, choices. Actually, why don't I let you pick? See? Aren't I just the sweetest?
Stop! Stop! Whatever you want, I'll pay it! Just please don't kill me!
Makes you wonder who the bad guy is in this scenario.
Act 1B, Substitute Spriggans. Alright, the clients got their mirror back, with interest. I saw no request in the back. Another job well done, you two. I know the plan was for me to walk you through Edith and some 4 SPGs, but it turns out you never needed it. I suppose there wasn't much point in me tagging along. I wouldn't say that at all. With you around, I only have to make half as many snappy retorts as Nadia, and that's priceless. Oh, so that's what you meant. You have with plenty of other things too. Take that conman, wouldn't have caught him half as fast if you hadn't picked up on him. Yep, it was a total cakewalk thanks to you, Aggie. Really? That makes me feel a bit better. But you know, we can take it from here for today. You still have prep work to do for the festival, right? Yeah, go get on that. The two of us have this down pat. Well, if you're absolutely sure, I'll come back later tonight to bring you some snacks. You really don't have to put yourself out for us. Not that you don't ever say no to free eats. Anyway, have fun at school. Finally, little Miss Chaperone has left the building. I can spend my whole day slacking off. And that differs from any other day. How? Well, for one thing, I won't have Aggie giving me grief for bumming around. Ever consider not bumming around?
Odd.
Sorry, nobody's home. Arkwright Solutions is on extended vacation.
Hardly convincing.
You're that bracer.
What part of vacation did you not get? If you're looking for Van, he's still out of town on business.
Oh, I'm well aware. He's filled me in on the whole situation, including the two of you. Temporary arrangements aside, I shouldn't have to tell you that Spriggans don't take vacations.
You heard the woman.
Aw, and after we just got rid of Aggie, too. So long, Easy Street. It was nice knowing you.
So what brings Beauty's Blade here? I could understand it if Van were around. This has nothing to do with him. Whether I have a request to make of you in particular. Us specifically? Are you subcontracting the way people do with Van? Not quite. Technically this would be more of a collaborative effort. I'd like your assistance with a case I'm working on. Now I'm even more confused. What kind of help can we offer one of the guild's top bracers? Let me explain. Edith's orbital network is currently experiencing minor delays and interruptions. They aren't quite frequent enough to constitute a major problem just yet. But something similar occurred last year in Basel that turned out to be far more severe than initially assumed. With that in mind, we can't afford to leave this matter be. I'm not too caught up on that incident in Basel, but wasn't a martyr one behind it? Yes, of course, I realize it's unlikely that this is anywhere close to that scale. But that doesn't mean some other criminal isn't employing a similar method. So if it's a troubleshooting job, wouldn't someone else out there be a better fit for this sort of thing? Heck, there's a famous super hacker here in Edith who's been in the game since the Orbital Net was born. The girl you're referring to is otherwise engaged. In fact, it was she who directed me to you. That explains it. Jeez, Ren. Throw us another bus much? So how about it? Is this 4SPG to your liking? Better reschedule your slacking appointment, Nadia. Fine, whatever. I'm a big girl. I can do stuff when I have to. And hey, we might find a clue about when you know what we're looking for along the way. You know what? It's settled when Arkwright Solutions substitute Spriggans are on the case. Looking forward to working with you, Elaine. The pleasure's all mine. Well, no time to waste. Am I filling us in on what you know so far? Unfortunately, there isn't much to go on yet. A communications bureau representative did send us a statistical report on the network failures, however. If you don't mind giving me your contact info, I can forward it to your ciphers. Sure thing. Yeah, I'm done.
Contact information exchanged. Data transmitted and synchronized.
Nothing about these numbers struck me as conspicuous. I don't see any obvious patterns either. All I can really glean is that the occurrences are limited to inside the capital. We could probably figure something out if we had a larger sample size. You're not wrong, but these service problems are just infrequent enough to keep us in the dark. Indeed, which gives us every reason to believe they're being done deliberately. Yeah, something definitely feels off about this. We just dealt with some orbital network trouble ourselves a bit ago. You mean the Märchengarten? I'd say it's less dealt with and more still dealing with. Maybe I'm off a mark, but do you think it's related? The Märchengarten. Renee, that is Kincaid from the CID, told me about it. Whether or not this has any bearing to this case, however, may be difficult to determine. Don't quote me on this, but I'd say the probability is pretty slim. On what basis? The Märchengarten's got a wide service area with coverage across both Calvert and Orward State. But only the capital's having issues, leaving us with a bunch of pieces that don't fit. I don't know if anything's changed now that the signal's been hijacked, but the Garden's original main server is probably in Orward, where Marduk's headquarters is. In which case it wouldn't make sense for Edith to be affected before Orward. Pretty much, yeah. If you ask me, we're dealing with something totally different here. I see, your reasoning is sound. Let's say we narrow our search down to Edith. What location would you find suspect? Well, going by the data, the delays and interruptions are popping up all nilly-willy. It's almost like someone doesn't want us to dig deeper, so they're randomizing the values to throw us off track. Meaning, what exactly? If the location and frequency of these outages are being manually controlled over the whole city, we should be able to narrow down the source of the interference. Now I get it, there's only so many places in Edith that could emit an orbital signal that's strong. Which leaves Trian Tower as our most likely candidate. With that, we have our destination. You know, I've got a funny feeling that this was all just one big test. But yeah, I guess you're all set now. Happy trails! Hope it all goes well. You're not getting off that easily. The two of you exactly as Fee described. Fee told you about us? Oh yeah, I heard she was in Edith for a little while. What did she say? And believe that you were very capable for your age. And that your dynamic never failed to warm her heart. Capable I get, but where did that second part come from? What kind of impression did we leave on those guys? Oh, what are you getting all huffy about? I don't think she meant it in a bad way. It turned out to me like she was calling us a perfect pair. You're entitled to that opinion. Still, it works. You and me do make a perfect pair of partners. Guess we have to buckle down and prove her right. That's one interpretation. Not the one I would have gone for, though. I can't help but be reminded of how we were back in the day. Man would always try to worm his way out of things, and I have to be the one to drag him along. Something on your mind? Not at all. Now, let's head over to Trian Tower in the 3rd District. Fine. Off we go then. Before we leave, you did remember to bring it, right? You mean the thing Agi gave me? Yeah, I got it. The Genesis. 8 devices left behind by Professor Epstein. Plus a sentient hollow on the Grendel. Almost sounds like a fairy tale. I wish, but they're all too real. Now we've got one more in the mix. The dark red Grendel was so sinister looking, almost like a beast. Have you got a long-lost brother, Van? I seriously doubt it. It's a real threat, that's for sure. My gut keeps saying it's something that shouldn't exist. Yeah, and then there's a way things got all paranormal on me. What do you mean? It's hard to describe, not to mention my memory's a little hazy. Can't say how, but I'd wager it has something to do with the Genesis. You should just be careful while you're out there, okay? No promise, but sure. We'll keep our eyes peeled for any ghosties and ghoulies. Hey, I'm being serious here. Nadia, Swin, you should take this with you. at Genesis. But this was your great-grandpa's. It's yours to remember him by. Are you sure you'd feel okay leaving it with us? Between my studies and the school festival, my schedule is a lot busier than usual, so I'm not sure how often I'll be around to help out. It's more for peace of mind, really, but think of it as a good luck charm of sorts. You did say these things have triggered strange phenomena before. Alright, we'll hang on to it. We promise to take extra good care of it. I want you to have fun too, Van. You don't even know if I react without you around. But if it makes you feel better, then why not? Might as well, seeing as the 8th Generous is still out there somewhere. Don't worry, I put it inside Marquis Bear Mark II for safekeeping. Maybe now we get to run into something paranormal ourselves. I sure hope not. We have a bit of time to spare. Is there anywhere you'd like to go beforehand? Now that you mention it, there are probably some new 4 SPGs posted. You can just put those off until later though. On the contrary, it'd be best to take care of them sooner rather than later. I'd even be willing to lend a hand. You would? I thought Spriggan business was below your A-rank bracers. Propriety aside, my involvement will speed up the process. And while I know it isn't the same as a Vanva here, I would like to take this opportunity to see a Spriggans day today myself. Well, if you're sure it's fine, we could use the help. Better yet, you can go solo and get a hands-on look. If you need me, I'll be taking a nap upstairs. Nice try. You're no fun today. At any rate, I'll leave the particulars of our agenda up to you two. Anything urgent we had should be wrapped up by now. So the guild's request can take top priority. If there's room for a few more, that's fine too. Alrighty, let's get cracking!
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing
Tactics, party formation.
Accessing your schedule.
Upstairs rooms free or something? But where? Ah, here. Burger got moved out, yeah. So we're using this place as our base of operations for the time being. We can have access to the Märchengarten from the terminal, right? I guess, but you know, it'd probably be more fun if you used the one in that Marduk lady's room. Renee was involved with the Märchengarten as well. In that case, I should take a look myself. Hey, folks, jumping right into the Märchengarten, huh? Well, Van does expect us to fill in for him. It sounds like you were waiting for us, though. Did something come up? Yeah, actually. See, we finished analyzing those shard tokens you all found on your last expedition. Turns out that they have a function that can pass and restore some of the data losses the garden's going through right now. Hold on a minute. That was a bit too much too fast. Let's dumb it down a little. The more tokens you collect, the more we can analyze the resources the garden took in. Plus, it'll net you a whole bundle of rewards that can be used in both the real and virtual worlds. So no reason not to try it out, right? I mean, I already added a feature to Mare for you. You really know how to plan ahead. I think I get the gist of it now, though. Guess you might as well take a stab at it. About Mystic Cube analysis. The shard tokens found during your previous expedition are items that can be used in Mystic Cube analysis. The more you analyze a Mystic Cube, the wider variety of items you can obtain. Select Mystic Cube and try it for yourself.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh?
Use the S tokens you obtain to analyze Mystic Cubes.
Here I go! Beginning analysis! Sword detected! Not done yet! Target analyzed! On to the next! It's reacting! We did it! Not done yet! There you have it! Sword detected! On to the next!
Okay. So this is kinda like the silver shards in Reverie?
We did it! Not done yet! It's reacting! There you have it! We did it! Not done yet! It's reacting! We did it! On to the next! Target analyzed! On to the next! Pretty darn good!
Songs? Attire? Accessory? Enhanced crafts?
Anything you want? Anything you want?
Looks like the analysis went off without age. Oh, and by the way, both those steel stones you just got? Our findings show that they can be used to beef up your individual crafts via Cypher. We put together a program to do the enhancing, so give it a whirl whenever you like. Wow, those guys never cease to impress. So this new discovery of theirs can increase our capabilities here in virtual reality? Maybe, I guess it could be made possible through combat orbment synchronization. There's only one way to know for sure though, let's put it to the test. Enhancing crafts. The skill stones you obtained a moment ago can be used to increase power and efficacy of your character's crafts. Any craft can be selected for enhancements, so you're free to improve your characters in whatever way you like.
Now I can be even more useful.
Okay. So I could go again to the floor 1 and grind or something, but I will not do it on screen. Whoopsie, almost forgot one teensy detail. I also made it so that you can find shard token portals via shard search. Give it a try too. You hear? Portals, I don't think I'm familiar with those. And aren't those shard tokens supposed to be something we collect in virtual reality? Yeah, about that. We don't know if there's a bug in the garden or the like, but they've been showing up as data fragments in the real world too. They can be used in the garden just fine. So it would be swell if you could gather as many of them as you can. I'm more than a little concerned about this. Tell me about it, honest to goodness, we don't entirely know what's going on here either. As for portals, there are these things called nodes on Edith. The orbital waves are mega concentrated. Our tech lets you reconfigure these hotspots into virtual routers made out of shards. Once you have one up and running, it can be used to get easy access to a Märchengarten, no dedicated terminal required. Seeing is believing though, so I just sent you some info on a portal compatible location nearby. Just turn on your shard search and take a gander around. I'm still wrapping my head around this, but message received. We'll try it out when we get the chance. Shard tokens and portals can now be detected via shard search. Alright, but I would end the episode here finally. Until next time when we begin looking around Edith for the chapter. I'm Mason, don't get lost.